Mark Donica here at RTX 2017 with Yssa Badiola and Jordan Cwierz from Camp, as well as various other products from Rooster Teeth, available now wherever products are sold. So I want to start off with talking about Camp. Season 1 got such a huge reaction with the addition of 2 other episodes by the end of the season. Has there been anything at all that we've seen the gamut with Jeremy Farts and how far this show is willing to go. Is there anything that has come up in the writer's room, anything that you've seen come across and go, I'm not doing that, or anything that has just been like, we need to stop?
So here's the thing. I say I don't want to do it, but they give it to me anyways. That's my job.
I think Camp is a crazy enough show that, we can, if you just frame it in the context of Camp, you can get away with almost anything.
Yeah.
As we can see, we're really pushing the boundaries, but I don't know what else we can do that would surprise anybody. We have a character named Jeremy Farts. I don't know what else there is.
How far can you go after that?
Maybe episode 6. We'll see.
Yeah,
maybe that's the one that does us in.
Yeah, Shannon was telling us it's an absolute madhouse. How long until Carrie gets his writer privileges revoked?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, he's kind of putting himself in a corner because now he needs to outdo himself every time and make it weirder and weirder. But he's doing it, so he actually has another episode in the later part of the season that's not too weird, and it's actually pretty fun.
Well, thank God.
I'll just say it's the Space Kid episode, and
wonderful.
Yeah, Carrie really wanted to do that one, so it's really fun.
Can't wait to see it. What is the general? Actually, let's do this one first. Where did the decision come to for all of the music for the show? Like all of the orchestrations are real nice and sweet, and then ending it with sometimes hardcore hip hop and nerdcore. Where did that decision come about?
So yeah, we were always the composing for the show was always kind of set in stone, and gosh, we didn't know what we were gonna do for the end credits until we were making the teaser trailer.
Yes.
Which has all the campers getting ready to go to camp, those vignettes of them getting ready. And we had this nice little kind of marching drum snare going on. But Patrick Rodriguez, the art director for season 1, jokingly set it to
X Gonna Give It To You.
Yeah, X Gonna Give It To You by DMX. And we were like, whoa, this works surprisingly well. This is actually really funny.
Yeah, so you showed it in review, and then they were like, oh, so this is the official one, right? And it's like, oh, we can't go back anymore.
Yeah, well,
we've gone too far.
We showed both versions. We showed the first version to Matt, and then he was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then we were like, yeah, look at this. This is funny and stupid, right? He goes, kind of really like that. Can we try to do that? So then it was then I got the idea. It was kind of because I think about Silicon Valley kind of does kind of the same thing with their end credits, and it's just the juxtaposition of these kids at a nice summer camp and then fucking hardcore rap coming in is just it was so funny, and we really lucked out with all of our great artists we've been working with, and yeah, the orchestral music is done by Ben Zecker, a friend of Jeff Williams. Really fun to work with, and he always knows what I'm trying to convey, because I'm not the best at giving music notes or describing what I want for music. But yeah, he does a good job. And then this season, Richie Branson is doing all of our end credits music, kind of making a custom track for each episode. And we kind of just let him do his thing, and he sends it to us, and it's always good. So he's awesome. Yeah. Is
there any plans to involve him further as a character for hip hop camp or anything? Because he all of his work, and especially the first episode starting with "I beat cancer." Now it just maybe,
he's got a great story. After season 1 ended, he was diagnosed with cancer, and it was right around the time he announced that he had beaten it and had gone into remission that we were like, hey, season 2, and he was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Character. We jokingly said when we listened to his track for the Jeremy Farts episode that maybe Jeremy Farts grows up to be just Richie Branson. So he comes back and he's voiced by Richie, and he's just a cool guy.
Total greaser sort of a thing.
Yeah. Careful who you make fun of in school.
Don't talk to me or my Jeremy son ever again. so excited that Camp has also, it seems like it's reaching that level that Ruby has been reaching the past couple of seasons, where people go, wait, this is Rooster Teeth? What sort of, so we found out at RTX that the finale is going to be a 22-minute, bless you, is going to be a 22-minute finale. Is that something that's like an idea to move to TV, or is it just to serve the purpose of this story?
It's definitely to serve the purposes of the story. But in general, we try to target things that can't be transported to television. So we try to keep it 11 minutes. Some of our longer episodes have been pushing 13, 14. But our general guideline is to try to hit 11. But yeah, because, you never know. It's easier that way, too, if, somebody wants to show Camp on TV or something like that. I don't know that there's any plans for that, but hey, it might as well future-proof it. Exactly. So that's kind of the thinking behind it.
Excuse me. Let's talk about trash anime for a second. Yeah, I'm sorry. So
I can make fun of you guys.
Please do. Yeah. So a lot of stuff came out of AX. So looking forward to the next season of fan service. I forgot what the English name is, but the ballroom one.
Welcome to the ballroom.
Welcome to the ballroom. Yeah. How do you feel about that being behind Amazon's paywall?
So, it was a bit of a thing, definitely. Like, oh man, all the jokes that are coming out of like rhymes and haikus of like how we can't get this anime because it's on Amazon.
The fans are betrayed.
Yeah. Funny enough, I was actually talking to Raina Scully about it, and it's a very interesting decision. Amazon is, according to Raina, is like Amazon's actually a huge different thing in Japan. Like Japan loves Amazon. Okay. So they trust Amazon to do whatever with their shows, and I thought that was actually a really interesting perspective. For me, I'm at least privileged enough to be like, you know what, whatever, I'll spend another $6 for 3 months on an anime.
I think something that's interesting, because I didn't know about this, but just thinking about it is like, it feels like a lot of the specialty kind of shows that have like a niche following, they're trying to target more behind paywall, like with Netflix and Terrace House.
Yeah.
Things coming out of Japan targeted to people who like that kind of stuff in the United States.
Like people, they're definitely...
They're going to be like, well, these nerds fucking want it. They're going to pay for it.
They definitely know that there's an online community of people who like that Japanese shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can make them wait for Little Witch Academia. That's fine. We can make them wait 6-7 months.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What if you could pick, ideally, a show for fan service to do for next season for Anime Club without the boys being like, yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, like classic Toonami stuff.
Oh man, that's an interesting one. Without the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Get the girls together.
Yeah.
Girls' night out. Girls' night anime out.
Funny enough, the girls would want to watch My Hero Academia, just straight up.
I just got through season 1. I flippin' love that show.
Oh my god, just wait till season 2.
I didn't see the artist that drew it, but who drew Max as Bakugo? Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren Kojer, our artist, did that. Yeah.
Amazing.
I think I saw that, didn't get it.
Yeah. I was like, whatever, some dumbass anime. It was funny. I saw it on Pat's desk, and I freaked the fuck out. And I was like, wait. And he was like, don't take it. I'm like, I'm not going to take it. Can I photocopy it? So I have a bootleg on my desk. Yeah, so I love it. It's on like the thinnest printer paper, but it's mine. So it's both of my sons.
Well, speaking of that, speaking of sons and Max being your son, and anime, what kind of an anime would you classify Camp as?
Kind of anime.
What kind of anime?
All of them.
Anime, like, even similar to the kind of style of Camp? Like, kind of kids looking, but...
Okay, I think I might have an answer. It's Osamatsu-san.
Okay.
The anime that's about... what's the word for 7 twins?
Septuplets?
Septuplets, thank you.
7 twins? 14 twins?
14 children. That looks relatively similar.
Yeah, it's about Osamatsu-san is about it's a comedic anime about septuplets. I think it's septuplets, or it could be sextuplets. Sorry, I'm not that much of a nerd anymore. I'm losing my nerd cred. About sextuplets, and they're like kind of different. Each one, even though they all look alike, they are different archetypes of anime tropes.
Oh, that's funny.
And
it's really funny.
It's all comedy. It's all like hilarious, and I know a bunch of my friends who really love it, and it got a huge following, especially in the anime community. That's the closest I can think of in anime of being very similar to Camp Camp.
I was gonna say Shin-chan.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good pull. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's probably going to be a we'll see, but is there an episode number, if they have numbers, that you're the most excited that we haven't seen yet?
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, like, season 2 is so good. Yeah. I'm so excited for everything.
I thought about it for a second, and it's like pretty much all of them. Yeah. But in the back half of the season, I wrote an episode. It's going to be, I think it's episode 9. I'm really excited for that one.
That's the one I was going to say.
Episode 9 and episode 11, I'm excied for.
9 and, oh man, 11's a good one.
Yeah. This will make sense in like 2 months.
Yeah, come August. 9, but I'm definitely excited for that finale. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, we were talking about on the Camp Camp after show this past week that we just want to meet their parents, and then we show up and it's like, oh, that'd be we was like called it, nailed it. Something else that came up on the after show in the chat, and I'm putting it out there for the fans because they would hate me if I didn't ask it. They're wondering how crazy it's gonna get, how crazy with magic, and are hoping for a possibility of a Freaky Friday situation with the platypus and Nikki.
Oh my God.
Maybe they've already switched to now. They're essentially the same thing.
Yeah, we haven't really seen the platypus so far. What's the platypus been up to? Can you speak to it as the voice actor?
Well, we'll make up for it. Some of it has to do with the episodes we're looking forward to. So there's a kind of platypus-centric episode coming up.
Excellent. Is there anything else from RT Animation that you want to put over before we get you out of here?
Let's see. We do have the 2 bonus episodes coming out for Camp Camp postseason in the fall. So watch out for that. We're working on other cool stuff.
Slowly but surely.
Can't say exactly what. So yeah, just stay tuned for new announcements.
Yeah, and watch fan service.
Anytime. She's the girl.
I have a funny story about like that move.
Oh,
where
yeah,
like one of our animators for a scene, like I think it's like Preston like comes into the scene and he goes, "What's up?" or something like that, and he's doing this, and I like look at him and review him as like, "What is this?" And he was like,
he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
It's an Yssa thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's me.
Yssa immediately did it.
Last thing. Last year there was the big announcement, or there was an announcement that there was something going on with Rooster Teeth and Frederator. Is there anything more that we can hear about? Is there anything that was revealed that we couldn't see because we were in panels all day, or is there anything that could be talked about?
I'm not sure what's going on with that actually. Okay. Yeah, they've had some shakeups there over the last year or so. So hopefully, once the dust is settled over there, we can, because we were really excited about it, and I think they had to put it on hold for a second. Yeah. So we had some great ideas. That's all I'm saying. So maybe they'll come back.
Hopefully we can see them materialize. Yes. Real last question. Who's your favorite character to work on, personally?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there's like, when I think about it, there's like different stages, because like, as the director, you're going through the whole thing like multiple times. So like, in the writing stage, it's always fun to come up with Nerf lines or Space Kid lines. When you're recording them, it's really fun to go kind of act off of when you're directing, like Max in particular, and Michael, he's just really fun. He'll do some improv stuff. Shannon does a lot of improv stuff. If you ask for him to just kind of like go, he won't stop. Some of the quartermaster stuff he's done is some of the stuff that has made me like cringe and like make my skin crawl.
Jen Brown's told us that she's given a whole bunch of aired stuff that can never see the light of day too. So
yeah, she'll just like she'll just keep going on to and like say horrible things that
in Aaron's voice.
Yeah, like a kid shouldn't be saying. And then like when you're directing, there's different characters. I really like if Preston's ranting or something, like, and I'm giving an animator like the rundown. We're watching the animatic. There's not enough boards in there, so I got to do a lot of these. And then he gets mad and give him one of these, and then he's really dramatic. Oh.
There's definitely a moment where he was like running away and he was like being all dramatic, and I think we went like, oh, make Preston dab more. Like hold the dab.
Yeah.
The Shakespearean dab.
That's a good one. Yeah.
As a theater kid, I really identify with Preston. So yeah, I really, all of that is like, I totally agree with that. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, just in general, for Camp Camp. It was lovely seeing you, and have a great rest of your RTX.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Professional. Thank you.